Hey guys, what's up? And today I'll be showing you how, in about less than 20 minutes or more, how to build a automatic wheat harvester. Very simple. You're gonna want to start out with 4 blocks. It's placed down on the ground. Then you're gonna lay out six, or you're gonna lay out 5 behind those blocks, 6 in total. Very simple design here. So you got your 6 blocks laid out in 4 rows. 2 blocks and raise it up a little, raise it up a step. Lay out your next 6 blocks. Just do the same thing on these next 2 rows here. So it should look like this on the second row here. You're going to bring it up a step again. This is going to be a rather big field. You can do it smaller than this. The first 2 rows would probably be fine. I think I stop on this row here. This probably isn't going to look as good as my other video here, because I didn't put much time into it. This is just a showing how to do it, basically. So you're gonna want to make water troughs even with the even with your rows underneath them. And you're gonna want to place a block above the next row and place another water block under it. There's an important reason for that, so I'm just gonna block it off for now here. Alright, so you go up and do the same thing on the next 2 rows here. It's very important that you keep those blocks there, or else this will not work. I kind of mess up on the water trough thing here. The backs aren't aligned, I guess you could say. Once again, just place water under the stone blocks. Do the same thing to the next row. This is when I realized this back is further back than the water trough I built. So I just extended one back there. This design really doesn't take very long here, so it's a lot better than having to go in your giant field and knock everything down, and when you can just flip a switch and it'll do it all by itself here. Alright. That's how it should look now. And this video was recorded in 1.3.1, the new update. So, yes, that's why the creative screen looks different if you haven't updated it already. So simply just till it. You till it once the whole time. So unless you mess up and step on it or something, you don't have to worry about it going back. And if you did like hit it or jump on it or something, you don't have to worry about going back and tilting it again. So that's always good. Alright, so one block back from that, and just surround it up here. And once again, one block back from the dirt here. And I screwed this one up too, so it's kinda... I do fix it, I'm pretty sure. I eventually fix it anyway. You gotta leave that room in the back for the water. So right now this looks kind of bad, but eventually it turns out actually looking pretty good. Alright, so you're going to want to surround the outer ring with whatever material you're using to build your field here, to keep the water from flowing out on the sides. Just drop a block and then go. Once you get to the next row, drop a block and then... Alright, so just keep doing what you're keep sealing up the sides here. And so it's coming together. So remember, don't put that piston there. That's not the correct spot. I kind of messed it up here. And here's when I realize it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here it is. There has to be a piston at every length of the field here. Alright, now then. Sealing up the back here. One point in this, I do mess up the redstone wiring. So what you're going to do is put a block directly under the piston, and then you're going to want to run redstone into that block. So I don't know exactly what I do here at the beginning to mess it up. But if you have no mess ups, it should be less than 20 minutes. Probably like 15 or 16 minutes. Alright. See, don't put redstone directly under that, you're going to want to put a block there underneath it. This is where I screwed up here, so that should be a block where the redstone is sitting. Alright, so here's why I fixed the mistake. And then it'll work. You just gotta power the block underneath it, basically. Alright. Then you can put your water into that one. Block, block. Alright, so now they're all powered and working. You're not going to want your switch back there. I was just to basically show you exactly what to do. And we're going to show you what happens if you do not have the water covered. It basically just flows straight in there and does not go down the length of the field. So, just going to cover this up really quick. The water up. Then I'm going to get some half slabs to cover it up. That's why the blocks are there. I don't know about this update, but the last update you had to have blocks there, or else the half slabs would not be in the right positions. So just keep doing what you're doing here, covering up the holes with half slabs. Alright, now that you're done with that, it's basically covering stuff up from here, you know, and wiring up your redstone. And I don't know if you could do the water like that so you didn't waste as much water, like put it over the block and that and it would flow in the holes. I'm not very sure. But that's how it should look once you're done. Except not flowing out the ends. I'm just going to seal the sides up. You don't need to do this just to make it look better. Alright. Now, do the same exact thing. If you're wanting to make it look good, do whatever material you want. In my previous video, I had a big glass dome on the top of mine, which you can do still, you know. to make it look even better. Alright, so you're going to want to run your redstone. You have to have repeaters or it will not run full length if you build it this big. And as you will figure out, and as I've figured out, these repeaters are not in the right position once I put the switch in the front. So that's going to be another difficulty I have to fix. Alright. And the repeaters, they're not in the correct position, and that's what happens when you don't have them facing the right power point. So what you're going to want to do if you're concealing this is hide it under the ground. But I just decided not to do it in this video. It's actually really easy to conceal. You just have to conceal up the back and then the redstone wiring. Alright, so now they're activated. Alright, so it's starting to come together, and you're just going to want to build a trough here. I started making one like this, but that's for the more simpler design, I chose to just go with holes. Alright, so that will be your collection, and then it will flow. All the stuff will be knocked down and right into your troughs. And then what you're going to want to do to collect is just flip the switch off and then jump in the holes and get it all. Alright, so this is how it should look back here. You need to have it powering the block underneath the piston. Just going to kind of cover some of this up. If this wire was running underground, it wouldn't look like I had to do that. There is a hole left in the back, so the redstone can get out. But if it was underground, it wouldn't look like that. Alright, so now I'm going to show you it in working action here. So plant the field. This probably will take a lot of seeds to start off and to actually get enough seeds to do this and get it completely filled in, but it'll still work the same with one row or whatever. Alright. I wouldn't think you would have this much bone meal, but you know, you just gotta let it grow. Uh, since I am a creative. Alright, so finished product. The redstone wires would not be showing normally. And so flip the switch, release the water, and pour straight into the holes. Okay. Now, to harvest this easier than what I'm doing, you just need to flip the water off, basically, and just jump straight in the holes instead of having to fight the current and get in. And the rest you pick up with the water shut off here. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and hope this helped you out. And just putting the final touches on it. And there it is. Automatic weed harvester. Again, thanks for watching.